What's up, my people? We're right here. This is the new podcast coming straight at you from the media team at Calle 6. We're going to be calling it En La Calle, and today we're En La Calle with the one and only Douza coming all the way from Miami. What up, Douza?
What up, my people? What up, my Portland fam? How y'all doing?
What's up, fam? Nice to have you back again.
Nice to be here, man. Let me tell you that.
Hey, first of all, cheers,
cheers,
man.
Cheers.
To a great night. Tonight we got Douza coming back. Shout out to the homies from Noche and Saturno. We're doing another and the final installment of 2023, Un Verano en Saturno. We're glad to have you back on the first podcast. Welcome.
It's a pleasure and it's an honor, man. The first one, and y'all got me. Wow.
Hell yeah.
Crazy. And we ending the year with a bang,
it, man.
bro.
Hey, we had to do it, bro.
Crazy,
we noticed
man.
that you were coming back, and hopefully it's not the last time you come back, but
Definitely not.
we definitely were like, yo, this man, we got to get him in here. You know what I mean? You've had a nice run. You kind of told us your story, so we kind of want to run that back, get that on film, you know what I mean? And let the people know, like, what you got going on in your life, how you started, you know, all that good stuff.
Definitely, man. I appreciate it. So, how I started, I am a DJ, as we all know. I started when I was about 15 years old. It was just literally like a gateway because my parents would always fight. You know, you'd be bored. Mm-hmm. I was like tired of hearing them fight. So I was just like, man, I was on a computer one day and I ran across some thing called virtual DJ. And, you know, y'all know when you're a teenager,
that's
man.
How we all
man, that's how we all
exactly, bro. So,
like
man, that program would do everything for you. I was just like, I went on it and I was like, oh, this seems cool. I thought it was like a game at first, but then I was like, all right. So I started messing with it, and I had a homeboy back in high school who actually was doing it, but like he wanted to take it seriously, and I was just like, man, all right, cool. It looks cool. I thought, you know, when you're a teenager, you think you're the shit at everything. You know, you think you're on top of the world. Nobody is on top of you. You think anything you do, you think you're number one. So I'm not gonna lie, that's exactly how I thought. I was like, yo, this little button here does a backspin for me to echo out. And I thought my mixes were like bomb. I thought I was the shit. So much that I went up to my principal at the time in high school, and I was just like, yo, what do you think if we have a DJ for lunch? And he was like,
nah.
Yo, let's run it. And I was like, no way,
that's a dope
dude.
principle right there.
That is,
we had a DJ.
That is
so
dope.
my senior year, I was running it, DJing with my boy. It was me and him, like a back-to-back on lunches. Bro, we would like have like little circles of like people like doing dance battles. Ooh. And like it was hilarious, bro. And then that actually got me tickets to like everything. All my senior stuff was paid for. Like senior prom, grad bash, my prom date, everything was paid for. Like the principal was like, nah, man, like you do this for the school, like we're gonna take care of you. So like, all right, that's cool. And then yeah, man. Long story short, after that, you know, I graduated high school, and I really wanted, I really liked it. So I was just like, yo, like I think I could do something off of this. And then I went to this spot that they were looking for a DJ in a Coconut Grove back where I live at. And the guy was super like straightforward. He's like, look, man, I asked him, I'm like, yo, it was like, you know, the manager, like a boss like you, like you're the owner of the club. She said, I go up to you, you don't know who I am. And I'm like, yo, Proceed, like, you know, my name is Josh. I heard you're looking for a DJ. His first question to me was, how big is your following? I was 18. I didn't know what that meant.
Damn, that's a tough question.
I didn't know what that meant. I literally froze. Like, I literally remember this like it was yesterday. I was there, and I was like, he literally asked me, he's like, yeah, how many people can you bring out? And I was just like, I was like, what? Like, he didn't ask me anything about music. All he cared about was how many people I could bring to his club. And I was just like, man, honestly, I told him straight up, I was like, honestly, I'm just starting out. Like, I'm just looking for a residency. He's like, look, man, I'm not trying to be a dick or an asshole, but that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for somebody who could bring people, not somebody who's really starting out. I wish you best of luck. Whatever. We shook hands, and that was that with that guy. And then, surely enough, like months later, I went to my first hookah bar in Miami. I never smoked hookah in my life. I went, and I was there smoking hookah, thinking I was cool. And it's funny enough, one of my boys was smoking hookah, and he smoked it so rough that he threw up.
Oh,
like imagine we're all sitting down here, and then we're just talking, and then all of a sudden I throw up. And then whatever that happened, and then the owner was there, and they had like music, And then all my friends were like, yo, ask if you could DJ here, ask if you could DJ here. And I was just like, fuck it, like what's it gonna cost me? I asked the guy, I'm like, yo, like, are you guys looking for a DJ? And he literally goes and he's like, he gave me his business card. He's like, we're not looking for a DJ here, we're looking for a DJ at our other location. I'm like, say less. So the next day, I gave him my number, and he was calling me. So, yo, you still want to do it? I'm like, yeah, let's do it. He's like, all right, we're going to try you out. Tried me out. He really liked how I played. And he was just like, that night, he goes and he's like, all right, man, I really like you. You're a good kid. You know what you're doing. This is what I can offer you. $30 for Thursday, and $50 for Friday, and $50 for Saturday. And free hookah. I'm like, $30 the hour? Or he's not, $30 a night. 8 to I don't know, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. The whole night. Getting paid $30, bro.
That's tough.
But at that point, you just want to make it happen, huh? You don't care about the pay. You just want to be out there, huh?
Dog, honestly, I never started this because of money. Exactly. I never even did this because I saw a profession in it. I did this because I love music, and not for anything. I think y'all can give me 1,000, 2,000 people instead of $1,000 to $2,000. Why? Because to me, I do it because of the energy that's given out in that crowd. I mean, Proceed, you're a DJ, you know, besides being the club owner.
Yeah, no, for sure. And we got similar like stories, you know what I mean? But it's a great feeling.
It's a great feeling. That feeling is.
And I've been offered gigs like that where I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna do it because it don't matter what I'm getting paid. I'd rather just be out there and you know what I mean, and enjoy that energy that the people are giving you when you play a certain song they like. Feels good, you know what I mean?
The feeling,
people singing along with you or with the music. Oh my God, it's the best feeling.
That's the best feeling in the world, man. Yeah. So, at the time I was like, cool, man, give me $30. I don't care. I'm not here for a job. I'm here because I want to play music for people. And sure enough, it was like that for a minute, and then I was there for a couple of years, but he, didn't pay me much, and then I moved out of there, and we just went forward. I started finding other gigs.
Did you gain a little bit of a following from that though?
I did. I did a lot of people actually. I met a lot of people being there because it was. Think about it. You're young. A lot of people at that time can't get into 21 plus clubs. Like I'm 18 years old, So it's like we built our own little thing at these hookah bars. We literally would run hookah bars, and that's all it was. We'd be in there. It was a ritual. He didn't sell alcohol, but you know what this man did? He let you bring in your own alcohol, and all you would pay would be $5. Oh, you drinking? $5. That's it. Bring in your own alcohol.
So that's crazy because the first time we went out to North Carolina, shout out our boy DJ Fuego, he took us to an after party like that at a hookah lounge, and we just seen people like bringing their beer, and they were selling their beer, and it was crazy to us because that shit is not allowed here in the West Coast. Matter of fact, you can't even sell alcohol and hookah in the same building. Like, if that was the case, we'd be doing it here. You know what I mean?
What?
Yeah.
You can't sell alcohol and
no hookah.
Nah, no hookah.
Right, I was thinking about moving over here. Nah, scratch that.
Nah, bro.
That's
East Coast,
crazy.
At least when it comes to liquor laws, the East Coast is where it's at. You know what I mean? Obviously Vegas and shit like that too, but nah. The West Coast got really bad laws with that. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like it takes away the fun. I mean, there's still liquor involved, but damn, imagine just being out here with some hookah. You know what I mean? It's a vibe, for the people that want it. Yeah. But you can't even have you can't smoke cigarettes.
Yo, let me time out. I don't know if that camera's still on.
Wow, what you mean?
Hey, Money, come in here real quick.
I'll start it off like this, bro. I'm 15 years into what I'm doing, bro, and 15 years into DJing, bro. And don't get me wrong, obviously, I give my own self a shout out for my talent, but besides my talent, there's a lot of people who put me out on the map that really obviously is. Let's be honest. Business is business, and at the end of the day, bro, it's all mostly word of mouth and numbers, bro. It's a numbers game. So at the end of the day, if I don't have 50,000 followers and I'm making millions of views on TikTok, I'm not it's like there's gonna be somebody else that's gonna be hired because they're gonna, as a business owner, you yourself proceed, like you're gonna see somebody who's gonna be like, oh, this guy for sure is gonna get 1 million views and it's gonna bring me 1 million heads at least, you know, like it just makes sense monetary wise, right? But back to what I was going about headlining a club, like, dude, I've been doing this for 15 years of my life, and now is when, dude, this year 2023 is when I got flown out of state, you know, and I give big shout outs to Chris Palace, big shout outs to, you know, Rauw's team and you know, everybody for accepting me, and you know, more than anything, Chris, that, you know, let me be his DJ, because he saw my talent and everything and all that. But yeah, man, I mean, if not, God knows where I would have been this year, and next year. You know, all I've dreamt about this year specifically was trying to manifest. Like, I kept asking myself, like, yo, how am I gonna get out of Miami? How am I gonna get a gig out of here? Like, it was rough and I didn't have any answers, and you know, it happened. But yeah, headlining a gig isn't something that, hey man, proceed, you don't know me, bro, but I would love to headline your club. You'd be like, you're not gonna tell me to go fuck off. You're just gonna tell me, hey man, like, what can you, where's your EPK, where's your press kit, where's XYZ, and what does that, show me a mix, show me your following, show me a recap of you killing it at a club, maybe, you know. But obviously, like, I respect that out of you, because if I'm a business owner too, I'm not just gonna be like, if you come to me like, yo, Douza, I'm a DJ, bro, like, I'll be like, great, let's keep talking. But it's not just gonna happen overnight, you know.
True, and I believe that too, and I believe that it's also about connections too. You know what I mean? If you can make connections with the right people. I mean, the owner of the building told me, he said, it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. You know what I mean? We got told a million times no, that we couldn't be club owners, we couldn't get a building, we couldn't do a lot of stuff, man. That shit is, I mean, it gets to you, but you just got to keep going at it, just like you did. You know what I mean? You started off how you did, and now you're here. You know what I mean? And the only thing to do is to keep moving forward, because you're still gonna get a whole lot of no's, even when you're at the top, even when you're getting there. So that's how that goes, man.
Yeah, man. At the end of the day, it's out of this very small amount of books I've ever read in my life, I was reading this book and I didn't finish it. But what I did get out of it, man, is success isn't something that comes overnight. And we all know this. And people think that because, I don't know, one day to another you blow up, they think, oh, yeah, wow, overnight. But people don't see that 1% you put in every single day. That 1% you put into, you know, build your team, to build your club, to me, myself, that 1%, what do I have to do? Okay, listen to music on my own time, you know, study music on my own time, make sure, or even then, there's another thing you got to do as a DJ is go out to clubs and listen to other DJs. Yeah. You know, hear what's popping, hear the mixes, learn. I'm not saying copy other people, but at the end of the day, it's all somewhat of a copy, in my opinion, just with your own flavor. You know, but how do you get that? By listening to podcasts.
Hey man, you always gotta not necessarily look up to another DJ, but you always gotta, you know what I mean? You can learn from another DJ. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter where they're from or how good they are. You can learn something, either a mistake or something good about it. You know, like if something sounds shitty, you'd be like, I don't want to do that. You know what I mean?
That's true.
That is true, bro.
Yeah, that's 100.
I don't think that as a DJ, I don't think I've ever gone to a club and not paid attention to the DJ now. Like it sucks actually, because you used to be able to go and enjoy it, you know, but now you're like, man,
don't we miss the days of going to a club and it's a shitty DJ, but we don't know shit about DJ.
We don't know nothing, so but it sounds lit.
Hey, we're having fun still.
We used to go
It's been 15 years since I've been able to experience that.
Since you were 18.
Oh man, yeah.
We used to go to a spot and like the DJ was just playing shit, you know what I mean? Just press and play, and we thought it was lit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
and now you listen to a DJ at another club and you get that itch like, yo, what are you doing, bro? Like,
and sometimes you wish you could go up there and DJ.
Yeah. And then there's on the contrary, let's not be negative. Then there's times where you go to a club and you be like, yo, this DJ.
Yeah.
This DJ popping, bro. His mixes is smooth.
Hey, when you DJ too, bro, like the first time you came out here, I was like, yo, he's getting down. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
I was like, I could
appreciate
rock
that,
with
bro.
this. Because I remember
appreciate
I
it.
opened up for you that night. I came straight from the motor center, straight over here, DJ'd, and then you pulled up and you was rocking that shit, bro.
That night was epic, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
fire.
a night I won't forget, bro. That was dope. That was
Yeah.
dope as fuck. But like he was saying, that happened in Colombia too. We were just like at an after hour spot, and this DJ.
Let's just say this: we went to 12 clubs. Out of 12 clubs, one spot had the fire DJ that was just killing it, and that made our whole trip. You know, like, it was just like that's it.
And he inspired me because I
Hell
was
yeah.
like, "Yo, this shit is a vibe." Everybody was just dancing,
Zoned
Everybody-
out.
There was
In
hookah
their
going
own
on.
world.
There was, you know what I mean, bottles being popped. That shit was just out of this world, bro. It felt like I entered a whole nother fucking world. And I was like, what? Some underground shit. It was just straight perreo. He was playing some
Guaracha.
perreo for guaracha. He was playing reggae. I never heard reggae like that at a club where it's a vibe. Like, it's a vibe. Like, people were
bro.
dancing to that shit.
That's crazy.
Have you
Reggae?
heard that? Reggae? Like,
I mean,
yeah.
back in
Yeah,
Miami, reggae is big. Like reggae and dancehall, like don't get me wrong, like y'all have heard the very obviously reggaeton side of me, but a lot of people, and I mean like a lot of people that don't really know and like haven't seen me on a full on residency back in Miami. Like back in Miami, my residencies are open format, bro. Like I don't like right now. You tell me like. You know what's crazy? Back when I was in Chicago, and shout out to the VIP Music boys, by the way, in Chicago. They also got me a gig in Milwaukee, and at this club in Milwaukee, mind you, they tell me reggaeton, like just do your reggaeton vibe. I'm like, all right, cool. But at the same time, with all due respect, like for example, tonight we already know tonight's obviously promoted as reggaeton, and that's what I'm gonna do. But in any case, what happened in Milwaukee was they hired me as a reggaeton, right? And I was there like an hour, 2 hours before, and I was looking at the crowd, and I was like, man, I don't know. Something in me was like, dude, like, I don't know. There weren't that many Latins there, bro. Like, I was just like not feeling that like reggaeton vibe. And I was like playing it, and mind you, playing like the hardest hits, and like people were just like, okay, whatever. And then I was just like, and then this is when I knew when the resident DJ there was like, yo, let me hop on for 5 minutes only. And I don't take that as disrespect. I just take it as like, okay, what am I doing wrong? If I'm in my set right now, playing my set, and I'm the headliner, you guys hired me from out of town, and then you're telling me, yo, I'm gonna go on for 5 minutes, something happened. Either the owner, the manager, somebody big at that club told you, yo, we need to switch up the music. So automatically it clicked. I let him play 1 or 2 songs. Obviously, he went into hip hop, and then I just went. I'm like, I go to him. I'm like, yo, brother, like, do you want me to play hip hop? He was astonished. He was just like, oh, you play hip hop? I'm like, yeah, bro, I play everything. He's like, oh shit, my bad, I didn't know. I'm like, nah, you're good. I understand where you're coming from. I was like, let me do my thing. He's like, all right, cool. Jump on after this song. Sure enough, I go on the mic. And I'm like, yo, hold up. I press pause, let the crowd be like, yo, what's happening? I'm like, yo, they told me that they didn't know I knew I could play hip hop. Let me show them a little something. And I just went in. I went in, the crowd went crazy. And then, yeah, sure enough, like, dude, if you look, I actually just analyzed all my files the other day. I have like 26,000 songs.
Damn.
You think I have 26,000 songs in reggaeton? No. It's all 90s hip hop, 80s. The jams, like, DMX, all that crazy stuff that I know how to rock, but nobody really knows this unless they see me throw an open format set.
Hey, man. I was thinking the other day, too, no disrespect to no DJs, but I feel like Latino DJs got the edge on other DJs because we could rock any party, you know what I mean? From hip-hop to Latin to whatever, you know what I mean? Obviously, we ain't gonna pull up to like a K-pop party or something, but we could possibly, you know what I mean? You do your research. I'm sure other DJs can do that too. You know what I mean? They can tap into the Latin world, but since we speak the language, both languages, we're bilingual. I feel like we can
really get it.
Yeah, we can get it. You know what I mean?
They don't
We're
even
like,
know what's being said with that. That's
I was thinking that the other day, and I'm like, yo, we got the edge. I'm sorry, but. You know what I mean? They ain't fucking with Latinos right now, bro.
And it's that different reaction when you get a crowd where, like, obviously, like, with all due respect to you guys, but we walk anywhere and people were like, yeah, he's Latino. Like, we look Latino, bro. All right? Yeah. Somos Latinos, cabrón, and that's how it is. All right? Yeah. But I think it's funny when you get a reaction when, like, for example, when I'm playing at an open format club and it's like, I don't know, like, you know, just people that don't really, like, don't think that we would know more than just Hispanic music. And then you play in that, like, old school jam that they're like, they look back at the DJ like, yo, how do you know this song? Yeah. And it's like, yo, we just know, you know? And it's like, I feel like when it comes to DJing, like, that's actually one big advice when I took out of one of my friends growing up when I was, like, DJing. Because fun fact, nobody knows this, but I wanted to just do EDM when I started DJing. I wanted
virtual
to
DJ does that to you.
Yeah, bro.
You hit the flanger and that shit's got you. Like, that's what it's called.
My
right?
boy wanted to be
the flanger.
What's his name?
The flanger, yeah.
My boy wanted to be what's his name?
What's his name?
Chucky.
Chucky. DJ Chucky. Nah,
dude, Chucky.
Not Chucky. No, is it Chucky? Nah.
Blend.
DJ Blend.
Oh my God, DJ Blend.
Yeah, when he came out, I felt like everybody was on that wave. Bro.
Everybody wanted to be him.
Virtual
bro.
DJ is where it started for most of us.
For most of us, bro.
Yeah, I can't believe that some DJs are still on it.
Word?
Virtual DJ, yeah.
No way.
Even here, and I'm like, yo,
on virtual DJ? I could understand maybe Tractor, but virtual DJ,
But I think
bro?
virtual DJ stepped it up because they have like, you can do even like videos on there and everything.
They have their own controller, right? Like
they got their own. They stepped it up for sure.
Yo, but
because they used to just be all on the computer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it used to be all on the computer, just pressing certain keys, and it would do it for you.
But I feel like that got us all like wanting to do it.
Dude, DJ Blend, bro.
We're like,
where is that guy out in the world now?
I don't know.
I guess actually looked it up on YouTube. I think a few, like, I want to say like 5-6 years ago, he did a Asia tour. So he's still kind of popping out.
But he's still he's like super Hispanic. Isn't he like Mexican?
Yeah. Maybe we gotta bring him out here. That should be. It would be kind of a vibe, bro.
As a throwback Thursday.
That shit was
DJ Blend, man.
That shit was a wave.
That shit was, you know what I mean? The like, Chucky mask, and the fucking strobe lights.
Have all the 30-year-olds out here fucking.
Yo, dude, that guy wouldn't stop, bro. That guy would the whole 30 minutes he'd be jumping up and down and doing crazy. Like, yo, that guy was nuts.
He dropped the mix and then everybody was on it.
Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy.
I'm not gonna lie, his mixes were fire though.
Yeah, they were.
That was like
fire.
that. He would play like that Dutch house type of vibe.
I still play that shit every once in a while, bro.
Bro, my vibe, like EDM vibe, bro. So I was born in Jersey, and I'm big in Jersey Club.
I'm making a comeback too.
You know what's crazy? Yeah, Jersey Club is making a comeback, and a lot of people are like, "Bro, anywhere I go, I always my folder is racked with Jersey Club, but like crazy Jersey Club. You know, that real shit." And honestly, bro, that's my shit. And in every set. Even now, like all my even Spanish sets, bro, I throw in that Jersey Club and people are just hyped because it's just that it's like dembow. Yeah. Dembow right now. Let's slap a beat right now, just the beat, and I promise you'll start getting up and dancing, bro. Because it's just the energy of the actual music behind it is like you can't be unhappy like listening to it. You can't be like I don't know. That's what Jersey Club does to me. Jersey Club to me does like. Bro, I just want to release emotion and like dance and party and even though it's repetitive, don't get me wrong, it is very repetitive and it could get annoying.
Same with Dembo.
It's just, bro, that's my shit. That's what I've always wanted to do. One of my biggest one of my mentors or one of the people I looked up to always and I still do, is 4B. I don't know if you guys know who 4B is.
I don't think I've heard of him, man. But I haven't really got into too much Jersey Club, but I do fuck with it.
Yeah,
that shit is fire.
I'm liking like the R&B Jersey Club wave that's coming back, bro.
Have you ever heard of Soullection?
Sounds familiar, yeah.
That's his.
Oh, that's my bad.
That's his vibe.
Yeah,
it's a LA label.
Yeah.
So I throw events at the club and I bring out the Soullection artists here.
Really?
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's like
it's R&B
producers, so they'll do whatever hip hop, R&B, Jersey Club, baile funk, dembo. They do everything.
Yeah, they do a little bit of everything.
How many of them is
world music? It's a fat label, bro. Worldwide. worldwide.
Oh,
They're really
shit.
big in London, but they're based out of LA.
Oh
They're
shit!
fire, bro. Look into them.
I'ma
It's a
look
lot of
into
dope
it,
producers and DJs. So
That's
they
pretty
produce
sick.
and DJ their own shit. It's fucking
Is
dope.
that like who you guys have been like hiring recently?
Well, for his shows,
for me,
yeah.
Where are your shows? What your shows are here at Calle, right?
Yeah, mainly here, but I've done like rooftop parties and shit. Like,
Oh shit!
you know,
I didn't know that. That's fire.
Yeah, so that's what the work is. That's what I'm working on for 2024. You know, to bring out some
Shout out to Pass Me the Ox and what's the other?
Better Together.
Better Together.
Where are
That's
those?
the squad.
That's his brand.
That's my squad
That's your
right
brand.
there.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's
Wait,
his
one
brand.
Yeah.
time.
Cheers
Cheers.
to that.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers to that, man.
Hell
Yeah,
2024,
here-
let's get it.
Here at Calle Says, we don't hold nobody back from doing their thing. You know what I mean? If anything,
Yo, I
we,
love
we
that.
support them.
That's fire, yeah.
Miami's not like that. Let
That's
me
my
tell you.
boy. I came to him with a vision. He's like, let's get it. And that was it's a wrap, bro.
And we're always willing to try a little bit of everything. Like, you know what I mean? Here at Calle Says, we don't stick to only Latin music. We don't stick, you know what I mean? That's why we have 3 separate rooms with 3 different vibes. But we're trying to bring a little bit of everything out here. You know what I mean? So we got some friends out here that do like Afro parties
Afrobeats?
too, Afro beats and Afro parties, Afro house, right?
Oh yeah, we done that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Afro House is fire.
Yeah. Shout out to Solo.
Let them know who your unicorn is, like who your number one, who you want to bring out.
Damn, as a DJ.
Yeah. Well, when we already talked about that, we want to work on
Damn, I'm
EDM.
lost. I'm sorry.
EDM.
I'm lost.
EDM.
Who? DEORRO.
Yeah.
DEORRO, yeah, because
DEORRO.
he's also, we do surround ourselves around a lot of Latinos. You know what I mean? So like,
Yeah.
we're Latin owned. This club is Latin owned. Most of our staff is Latino. You know what I mean? And most of our DJs are Latino even. And so we try to keep it that way. You know what I mean? We don't shy away from any other races or any other, you know, cultures or whatever. But we try to bring like that type of atmosphere here. You know what I mean? Because
That's dope.
we're Latin owned.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? And I feel like we gotta stick together. So DEORRO, he's on our list. You know what I mean? He already comes out here.
Oh, he does?
He does come out here, but to another club.
To the EDM clubs.
To the EDM clubs. So we're trying to get him out here too.
Oh, shit.
But there's a few other artists too, like other DJs that we're trying to bring out. You know what I mean? That are not reggaeton like DJs.
Oh, okay. So,
So-
like house music?
Yeah, because we're trying to we're about to make some upgrades, lighting, and sound. You know what I mean? Don't nobody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, we're working on some stuff, man. We're steady working all the time out here, bro. We got this little room right here, this little podcast. We got the Calle Say Studios that we're
I fuck
working
with
on.
it, man.
You know, we added a DJ booth. I mean, into Golden Bar. That was a lot for us because we were just vibing on just a playlist.
And that was recent, right?
Recent, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Gold Bar was just a Spotify playlist
Really?
playing
Yeah.
through regular old speakers that were already there.
I
shit.
believe the first time you were here, it was just that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, but now we added a DJ booth and it's vibes. You know what I mean? It's good to see people dancing there now.
It's made a difference?
Oh yeah,
and the crew
significantly.
made that. Our
Yeah.
videographer and his brother built that fucking
Oh,
booth.
Yeah,
so.
and everything's in house here, bro. You
That's
know what I
dope,
mean?
though.
Like
In-house,
almost
dope.
everything. You know what I mean? Besides maybe like some of the music production or whatever, like the sound production.
Yeah.
You know, but almost everything's in house here.
That's dope.
Yo.
Yo.
But let's get back to Douza, man.
Right.
Let's get back to
Douza,
because
Douza.
Douza is our guest out here. He's only here for one night, and then he's flying out to Puerto Rico.
Wait, what? Oh, I just found out. You're going straight to Puerto Rico?
He's flying. He's not even sleeping.
My backpack and my carry-on is in this fool's car. As soon as I'm done with my set, I'm going straight to the airport. My flight's at 5 a.m.
Oh my goodness.
5 a.m. And what do you got going on in Puerto Rico?
The after party for Rauw Alejandro's Saturno show. Saturno
The
concert.
final?
So,
Is it the final or?
Yeah, Rauw's Saturno concert. His final concerts in PR in El Choliseo with, you know, El Corillo. And I'm Chris Palace's DJ, so we're doing the after party tomorrow night.
That is fire.
Holy
I actually
fuck.
just
It's gonna
saw
be
a
sick.
video of. That's where Daddy Yankee performed at, right?
Yeah.
That
El
same-
Choli, El Choli is literally like the iconic
Legendary.
venue. It's the iconic venue in PR
Yeah.
for anyone and everyone to perform at.
Have you been there before?
Yeah. Rauw performed there for as part of his concert. The reason we're ending it there is because that's where he wants to end it at. It makes sense, you know.
I mean, he's from there too, so
he's done four shows, and he's not even calling it a concert. By the way, I don't know if you guys saw. He's calling it the world's biggest nightclub.
Oh shit!
Damn,
He's
that's
turning
crazy.
it into
That's
a nightclub. Yeah,
That's a vibe. That's a vibe.
Can you imagine a stadium, but instead of a concert,
I'm gonna be watching your
nightclub?
Stories, man. I'm gonna be watching.
Prepárate, papi. It's gonna be insane, bro.
I'm gonna be fucking tuning in, bro.
I wish we could have gone to that one, man.
Yo, fly out there. Let's go.
It's gonna be a good weekend, bro.
Hey, brother.
Sunday's the last show, bro.
We cannot run another fucking week like that.
Sunday's the last show, bro. It's gonna be nuts, man. I'm excited.
We'll have to catch it another time.
Is 2 shows?
It's 4 shows.
Oh,
so
shit.
it started yesterday. Today's another one. It's happening now, actually. Tomorrow is another like at El Choli. The after party is at 58, which is like one of PR's biggest, like the best nightclub type of thing, and then Sunday is the last show. It's gonna be insane.
That's dope. Well, while we're on that topic, give us a little rundown of how you met Chris Palace. You know what I mean, and how you got started with them, or how did you guys connect?
Definitely. So my barber, Papi Blendz, one time my brother Papi.
By the way, Papi Blendz, let's check out the hair. Check out the back of that head, man.
That shit is fire.
It's crazy.
What is that? It's a date. What is that?
Yeah, it's my pop's birthday.
Fire.
Yeah. So so I did this for this show and for Puerto Rico. But yeah, Papi, I've known Papi forever and a day. We actually started. Fun fact: he started doing the hair color and all that with me. One day, like when J Balvin brought out, I'm not gonna lie, you know, shout out to J Balvin and him for inspiring, for him inspiring a lot of us. But I saw that with J Balvin, and bro, I'll show y'all pictures, bro. I've been doing crazy stuff to my hair since I was in middle school. So it's not like, oh, all of a sudden I hop on a wave. Like, yeah, I hopped on the wave for the J Balvin vibe, but I've always been crazy with my hair. So I saw that and I was just like, man, I asked Papi at the time. I went up to Papi. I'm like, yo, like, what's up, bro? Like, I want to do the zebra print. And he was like, yeah, bro, let's do it. And then ever since then, he started doing it, and he's grown so much, and he's doing my hair. And then one day out of nothing, he was telling me about this artist that was like his boy from Washington. And that he was doing flames on him and all this crazy stuff. I do it, dope. And I hung out with him, Chris. You know, we went out. It was dope. Chris came out to see me. And I fuck with Chris music. And Chris like really liked how I DJ'd. And then one time I was at Papi's studio, you know, getting a haircut. I just finished. And then Chris comes in. And Chris is doing his. And we're just there chilling, talking shit. And then Chris, this was at a time when Chris was coming out. I came out with a song with Rauw, which is called Gatas. And then he was just telling me how Rauw announced his tour, and I was like, yeah, dude, that's dope. And he was telling me, like, you know, how he's going on tour with him. And then I was on the chair, and I always throw sarcastic comments out there. I was just like, yo, bro, if you need a DJ, let me know. Like, just, like, out of, like, funniness, right? Like, not really being serious. And then he looked at me, he was like, yo, you down? And I was like, yeah, bro, I'm down. I'm like, but then I was like, yo, I'm for real though. Like, I'm like seriously down. He's like, yeah, I'm for real too. Fine. And they were both doing our hair. We were walking to the gas station, and he was telling me, he's like, yeah, bro, Rauw told me that, you know, like, I got to build my team. And then right then and there, like in front of me, he's sending a voice note to Rauw, telling him, yo, papi, mira, I found my DJ already. I just got to find XYZ. And Rauw answered right away, dale, papi, duro. Vamos a meterle. And then mind you, I'm not going to lie, and Chris knows this, for a while, at the time, I was signed to another label that was getting my bookings all year. And I told Chris, I was like, look, man, like, I'm not going to re-sign with them, you know, because obviously I'm going to be with you guys and I can't do that. He's like, no, yeah, for sure. Like, you have to cut ties with them. I was like, all right, cool. Like, can we talk about next steps? Like, even though I love Chris and, like, he's my boy and he was my boy before this, I respectfully, I didn't have anything on paper. I didn't have anything solid. So I was just going by what he told me. And I was just like, I was kind of nervous, man, because like I'm making my money, my career. I'm already signed to a label, and obviously I don't care. I'm willing to take that jump and that investment because it's an investment in me and in my career too, to do it with Chris, and you know, and I saw it as an opportunity, obviously. but I didn't have anything on paper. So then it just, time went by, and I just kept asking Chris, yo, Chris, like, what's up? He said, no, bro, for sure. He said, just trust me. And I was like, all right, cool. So I trusted him, and, and we're here now. Like, the tour started, and, I got in contact with his manager eventually, and they started working out. They're like, look, we're going to fly you out. The first show was in DR. They flew me out to I was so lost and so, like, happy. It's so many emotions, because it's like, just think about it. Being a DJ or, like, in a city that's popping and like, you're popping, like I was popping, like, with the label, to then now traveling with an artist. And, like, bro, the first time I saw Rauw, I was just like, yo, what is, like, is this really happening, dog?
Because you're just a part of a huge tour, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's like, I'm like, I can't believe it. Like, I'm like, bro, like, this is insane.
That's
and like,
that is dope.
Seeing the backstage of how the whole show runs down, and like, man, it's so inspiring, and it was dope. And yeah, man, like, Chris, was serious, and shout out to Chris, shout out to Buchaka, shout out to Rauw, shout out to the whole team, because they pretty much took me in like family, and bro, we're running it, and it's like crazy, because even the team, like, would tell us, like, from how we started in the beginning, like, yeah, the first couple shows we never really messed up, but building that dynamic between me and Chris as his DJ, like, the first couple shows, like, we didn't have that dynamic set yet, because it's normal, we're just starting.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And then eventually,
yeah,
it got to a point where, like, bro, like, the LA show was nuts.
Fire.
Bro, we murdered that shit, like, and like, all we've been doing is just killing it, like, our flow, like, we've obviously the practice behind the scenes, like, me and Chris have how we talk to each other, how we tell each other, like, yo, he'll tell me, like, dude, don't do this, or probably no haga esto, lo que sea. And like, sometimes I'm like, damn, like, I don't want to fuck up, but at the same time, I take his criticism as him, like, obviously, like, just wanting me to grow with him. So, bro, like, yeah, man, like, that's how it started. Like, that's how I know Chris. I've known him for a minute now, and that's how we built the team.
That is fire. So by the time you guys made it to Portland for the tour, was that the end of the North American tour?
For the after parties, yes, but not the actual, because after Portland it was Seattle. And I forgot there was like one more. I think Seattle was the last show, but Seattle there was no after party.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
So the last show of the North America tour.
Right, and so that's dope, because I remember you guys coming in here. You remember to do the sound check. And then I could see, like, that you guys had some chemistry already, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I thought, I didn't know nothing about you, you know what I mean? Or about you guys, really.
Yeah.
I heard about Chris Palace, you know what I mean? Obviously, through Rauw Alejandro and all that. But, yeah, when you guys came in here, I saw that you guys had some chemistry, and I was like, yo, that shit is dope, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you guys were vibing, like, even just in the sound check. But then I saw it, too, like, live,
Yeah.
Live in action. So that was dope, bro. That was dope to see, because I mean, you're an inspiration to somebody else, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Like, and I appreciate it.
And somebody's looking up to you, you know what I mean? Such as somebody's looking up to me, someone's looking up to Shado.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the list goes on. But that is dope, because when you guys came up in here and you guys did that, even just a sound check, I was like, yo, this shit is fire. Like, to be a fucking tour DJ, with any artist.
Yeah, man.
It's sick.
It's sick.
So your story is dope to hear, because... are you on year 1 with him barely?
Yeah, year 1. This is year 1.
So imagine that,
year
man. Imagine what year 2, what year 3, 4, 5, you know what I mean, and so forth. You know what I mean? Like, that shit is gonna be crazy.
It's literally just the beginning, bro.
It is just the beginning.
The beginning.
And for it to be just the beginning is crazy, because you guys are doing like crazy shows,
Bro, I'm telling you, I'm calling it now, man. Chris, not just because he's my boy or anything, but the kid's got talent, man. Like,
shout out.
The kid's got talent.
Yeah, shout out Chris Palace, because
man.
I even put out. I mean, I heard his project that he put out, and that shit is fire, bro. He's working. He's obviously working with better artists too.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, like, or more well-known artists, and the music is just gonna keep coming, and it's gonna keep getting more fire, and he's gonna be heard. And he's
the new wave, bro. I'm telling you,
he's gonna be the new wave, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yo, speaking about crazy shows, what would you say would be the craziest moment you had so far on the tour?
On the tour, oh man,
Like some shit
that's
that was
a good
just
one.
like you just like had to stop and be like, yo, what the fuck is going on in my life right now? Like,
Oh man, that's tough because there's a lot of them.
Was
I bet.
it crazy to see like Rauw Alejandro come to one of the after parties?
I think that's exactly what that's the only like I guess like yeah the difference like I think Boston I have a video but yeah like one of like and then like the thing is that Rauw doesn't come out for every show, you know, and then if he ever does it's all last minute, so like imagine like I'm already setting up, I'm already about to play, and then I get a tap on the shoulder like, yo, Rauw's gonna perform Gatas with Chris in the performance. I'm just like, all right, gotta be on my A game, bro. Like, you know, and like, not that I'm not always on my A game, but it's very like my anxiety goes up the roof. I'm like, damn, like I make sure I press all the right buttons at the right time, and yeah, I think one of like the craziest moments was just like doing it with Rauw, you know, and in the beginning was Boston because that was one of the biggest ones that not the biggest ones, but like just the way that the layout was of the club and how packed it was and the energy and the fact that Rauw was there. Then fast forward to the last one that we did, which was in Madrid, and like that one was
I saw videos
special.
of that.
That one was special, bro. Like that one was like wow, like it to like have to be able to tell you that like I'm DJing and I'm doing this and Rauw's right next to me, like, you know, and then he's performing with us, or like, you know, they're performing and I'm just the like I don't even know how to describe it, man, but it's just like one of those feelings like, yo, bro, like this is happening. I can say that this happened, and it did, you know, and it's amazing.
Hell yeah, that is dope. I remember last time we spoke, you were kind of telling us about that story, about how he wanted you to DJ and not the DJ that was at the club. I don't know where that was at.
Yeah, that was in Madrid.
Madrid?
That was in Madrid. So after we finished, that club had like, I think like more than one room, and we did our thing. It was crazy packed. Rauw was next to me. He performed Gatas with Chris in front of me from Madrid. And then as soon as that finished, like I literally like played like a couple more songs. Everybody left, went to the other side because that side was specifically for Rauw and like the whole team. And yeah, man, I'm just there chilling, you know, with my little fanny pack and my laptop, you know, already wrapped up. Now I'm like, all right, now I can chill, now I can vibe, I can have a couple drinks. My flight was early in the morning too, so I was like, I'm not gonna go to sleep, whatever, just catch a flight. So I'm just there chilling, and then all of a sudden, yeah, man, like I get, you know, one of the team members was just like, yo, you know, this DJ, it's not it. Rauw's asking for you to DJ, and I was just like, what? He's like, yeah, man, Rauw wants you to DJ, and I was like, let's go, man. Like, I'm out there, and sure enough, you know, I started, you know, as a DJ, it's not a good feeling to be kicked off, but
Of course.
it's not my call, you know, and the DJ understood that too, you know. It was some chick and she was super cool, you know. We switched off, and what's crazy was that the mixer at that club was old and the mixer wasn't updated. So when I was playing on Serato, it was working, and then 3 or 4 songs in, I kid you not, bro, the mixer just took a shit. The mixer just like my laptop is playing the music and the mixer's not putting out the audio type shit.
Nightmare.
And like I was just like, bro, this is not happening right now, bro. Like Rauw's right here, and like I kid you not, man. Like I tell you this and I tell everybody this because Rauw is much more of a person than he is an artist or celebrity. Like he is as real as they come. Forget anybody. That place was slammed packed. And for the fact that literally as soon as that happened, obviously I was panicking because I'm like, yo, like what's happening? Like I didn't do anything wrong. And the first person to be right next to me in the booth was Rauw. He jumped over the VIP, he gets next to me, he's like, oye, papi, no te preocupes, esto pasa, tú tranquilo, vamos a tomar un shot, like, esto lo vamos a resolver, esto no te preocupes, like, don't worry about it. He told me not to worry about it, like, he was just, like, reassuring me, and I'm just like, yo, like, he didn't have to do that, you know, but the fact that he did that was like so real on so many levels, and I was just like, yo, dude, I appreciate you. Like obviously the club owners came real quick and they switched out the mixer for me, and then I got back to rocking, you know, and then, you know, we had a good time. But yeah, man, that was literally a staple in my life, you know, to say that I was partying with Rauw and the whole team, and that team is like family, you know, and they treat me like family, and bro, like I can't say anything more than that, you know. They're just some of the best people I know, and you know, and we're gonna rock out one last time, you know, in PR tomorrow night, and it's gonna be crazy, bro.
Sheesh. And it won't be the last time, brother.
Yeah.
So,
well, last time for the year, because we already ended it.
But
definitely
you got more shows.
Going.
You got more shows to at least to rock out with Chris Palace. You know what I mean? And build that relationship with Chris Palace. Like, you know what I mean? Eventually, Chris Palace can get to Rauw Alejandro stage, and you're going to be that guy.
Yeah, man.
You're going to be that guy, bro. You know?
It's going to be crazy, bro.
That is dope as fuck.
It's the beginning of something very big, bro.
So now that we talked about like the craziest nights out of the tour, obviously touring is a whole different beast. You were just kind of, you know, explaining to me how there's some shitty aspects to touring. So what would you say out of everything? Obviously you have your highs. What are some of the lows that you've taken away that out of touring that you would say you kind of have to deal with now, kind of get used to?
That's very easy. You know how they say, everybody says, mostly girls, oh my God, I just want to travel all of 2024. I just want to be on a plane. Fuck that. Respectfully, and I'm sorry for my French, but man, let me tell you, yeah, traveling is cool and all, and I'm blessed, and I'm not trying to sound like a dick or an asshole by being ungrateful for doing it, because I'm very grateful for what this year brought onto me. But dude, like that thing puts a toll on you, bro. Like the getting on a plane, hopping off a plane. With me, it was, since I wasn't a part of the whole tour, I was just running the after parties. It was more of the, okay, there's an after party for sure next weekend. All right, cool. I'm not home next weekend. Okay, cool. I'll leave Friday, come back Sunday. Then, oh no, there's another after party on Wednesday. Okay, come back home for a few days. Like, it's just a very, the inconsistency of it kind of sucked. Not that I'm not grateful for it. It was great. It's a great experience, but the inconsistency of it. But that's another low. But the biggest low was just, man, getting on that plane, and I don't know about you guys, but it's never comfortable. No, not even
never.
Like,
I've never done first class, so I can't. I don't
me
know.
neither, bro. I'm too poor to fucking afford first class,
Yeah.
bro. Be real.
I've never done first class.
But
I want to do it at least once. You know what I mean? See if it's even worth it. It looks worth it. It looks comfortable, but I've never done it. But we just did a whole lot of traveling, and that shit does suck.
One big like dope thing that I did at the beginning of the tour was I became a member of American Airlines, like the Advantage program. It's free. They didn't sign up for it. Just sign up for it, and because all their agency only books American Airlines, so because I had the app and I was a member, they would use my member whatever, like username or code or whatever, and they would attach it to every flight. So with every flight, I got miles. So a high point, I know you were talking about low points, but another high point of this was I would get miles. Wow. What does miles get you?
This is purchased by them, right?
Yeah.
That's
exactly.
dope.
So all the miles would be pocketed by me as well, and that was dope. And then it got to the point where I became, I don't know what you call it, a gold status member, whatever member, like another tier above, because I reached so many miles with American Airlines. And now, speaking of first class, even though the tour is over and it got to the end, and that's when I got bumped up in that tier. In that tier, you get free upgrades to first class if it's available. I haven't used it yet because I haven't traveled outside of that tour besides here. And, you know, here it's like booked through Southwest or something, but I haven't done first class. But when I do try it, I'll tell you if it's worth it.
Yeah, let me know. And, I mean, take a vacation, bro. You know what I mean? Take a vacation. Maybe do the first class on vacation. You know what I mean? Go somewhere far where you can actually use it. You know what I mean? Because like us, when we travel, we do all day traveling. We do
that's right. You told me about
fly here to the East Coast or to Dallas or something like that. 4 or 5 hour flight, layover, another 3 hour flight. You know what I mean? And it is, man, you guys are lucky to live out in the East Coast. I'll tell you that.
There's pros and cons of each one, right?
You're right.
Yeah, but I mean, who in the East Coast says I want to go to the West Coast?
Not me.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Not too many. Unless you're going to California, that's it.
That is true.
Ain't nobody saying, yo, I want to go to Oregon. I want to go to Washington.
That's true.
Fire, man. Well, thank you for all your insight, man. It was a very inspiring episode. I guarantee you a lot of people are going to look back at this and be like, yo, that was the first one? How are we going to top that, bro? Like, what the fuck?
Nah, man. I appreciate you guys for having me on here, especially as the first one. It was an honor. Love you guys. Honestly, like I told you guys before, you guys inspire me as well. Like, Proceed, since the first day, I was just like, yo, this guy was a DJ and now a club owner. Like, that's sick. You know, everything you guys do here, like, every time I come here, I feel like you guys are always leveled up even more from the last time, you know? Like, it's just, you guys keep working, and that's very inspirational to everyone. Like Proceed said, people are looking up to you guys, and you guys don't even know it. You know, so keep doing what you're doing. I appreciate it. Thank you for having me. It won't be the last, that's for sure. Yeah. But let's rock it out, bro. I got another, hour for my set time.
Yeah, you gotta
kill it.
Yeah, you're about to kill it, man. You're about to kill it. You guys are going to see the video of him out there just completely killing that shit. It's going to be another night. You know what I mean? He rocks the fucking crowd every single night. He's dope on the mic, dope with the
highs, bro. I'm ready to go.
I'm ready to go, baby.
Bro.
As soon as you get up there, I'm gonna let the other DJ, you know what I mean, DJ for me too. So
yeah,
I can go over there and check that shit out,
bro.
Man, but
yeah,
let's rock this show tonight.
Let's do it,
man.
Let's do it. Appreciate you guys.
Man, that does it for the
En La
first
Calle,
episode.
baby.
En La Calle, first episode. Let's get one last cheers, guys.
One last cheers.
You guys still got some?
Got a little bit.
I got ice, but it's all good. Whatever.
Cheers. All right, that
baby.
does it. Peace out. We'll see you on the next one. Cheers.